Hey there. Happy Tuesday. Hope you had a good long weekend. For those of you who had a long weekend, Labor Day weekend. And I wanted to pull the energy today because, as you know, yesterday and into today, there is the new moon in Virgo, right? And we know new moons are good energy because new moon is all about manifesting. So setting your intentions, thinking about what it is that you want as opposed to what you don't want, and manifesting that, right? Dreaming that into being, thinking it into being, acting it into being. Because when you manifest, you want to act like it's already here, right? And you have to keep your thoughts positive. So anyways, I thought for that, it'd be perfect to use our Moonology deck, right? Moonology Oracle cards. And I went ahead and shuffled and received 4 cards. So, okay, we're going to go with the 4 because I don't know how much value it adds to you to sit here and watch me shuffle cards. But anyways, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. So I'll tell you what I'm seeing. So what I'm seeing is for the group who's doing the work, right? Who've surrendered, who've accepted things the way they are. Things are starting to shift. I'm seeing that sequential change, and it shows in the cards because the first card we received was expect powerful change. And this is beautiful. Now, the first card that comes out in a tarot pull is usually the most powerful card. And so basically what it's saying is expect change, new moon eclipse. Now, didn't we have I don't know when the new moon eclipse, because I know we've had several eclipses, but we need to look this up. We'll have to look up and see when the next new moon eclipse is, because if it already happened, no, because this is expect powerful change. So sometime, we'll have to look it up. Look it up. Sometime soon, around the time of an eclipse, this is when you're going to see a change, a big change, right? And so this change is going to lead to a new start. So you know what? I think this already happened because the next card was a new start is coming. And that's the new moon, which is now a new moon in Virgo, which is awesome. And then the third card was have faith in your dreams. So Spirit is saying, keep going, keep dreaming big, keep manifesting, because you're in big manifestation energy now. Probably seeing a lot of 1111, a lot of 111, right? And so have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. And then the last card was surrender to the divine, full moon. So I'm thinking for those of you who surrendered, because we had a full moon recently, Spirit is now getting you on your path. It's like these blockages that we've been talking about are continuing to be removed. So basically just keep doing what you're doing. There's nothing else that you need to do because the divine Spirit's already stepping in and helping to get you on the path that's going to serve your highest good. So don't change anything. Keep going forward and keep just doing what you're doing. I mean, that's pretty much what I'm getting from these cards. But they're great cards. It's like, wow. It's like every reading we're doing now, the message is just getting better and better. And it's because you're doing the work. If you're not doing the work, I'm just going to be honest. Right now, things are going to feel very crappy for you. You're going to feel like you're in this pressure cooker. You're going to feel like you don't know whether you're coming or you're going. So you have to surrender. And surrendering is accepting things as they are and allowing Spirit to help you. Allow a higher force, a higher power to help you with releasing what is. And help you with moving forward, because there's always a way. You just have to accept that it's not going to be the way that I want it to be, right? But it's going to be the way that ends up being the best for everybody, and just trust that that's going to happen. So, all right, so let's read these cards because this is going to be really good messages. So the first one is expect powerful change, which is the new moon eclipse. So I know those, okay, so that's a special card. So that's 94. Okay, so for that one, it says, if you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. See what I mean? Beautiful energy. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared. Yeah, we love this part. It could be quite a ride. And events now could be even jarring and uncomfortable. Yes, with any kind of change or transition, right? It's hard. You know what? I don't know, but this thought just came to me. It's almost like you're giving birth. It's like you're in the birthing stage right now, right? And so, yeah, it's uncomfortable. So it says, however, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. So that's what you have to think about. You know, rather than staying where you are because it's comfortable, and a lot of times it's not even comfortable. It's just what you know, right? We fear the unknown. You know, it's like the devil that you already know. So we stay there and then we suffer and we compromise and we become less and less more of who we are, right? To the point where we don't even recognize ourselves anymore. So anyways, it says, whatever is happening now is happening for a reason you'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. So where you were was not the right path. You may have thought it was, but it was temporary, right? There is nothing to fear. So it says, attune to the moon. Never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. Additional meanings for this card is yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. So if there's something that you had a question about, that you've been wanting an answer for, and you've been going back and forth, take this as your confirmation. It's a yes. It says you're being shunted towards your life purpose. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. See, we talked about that. And then it says, this is an important turning point in your life. So it says the teaching. New moon eclipses are among the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of pace. It's as though you're headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Let go of any outcome. And then here comes the divine, the goddess or spirit to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go. I can attest to that. Regardless of whether or not there's a new moon eclipse happening. Yeah, because remember I was debating that. Thank you, Spirit. When you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds. The things are shifting and they're going to be shifting for the better. Oh my goodness. All right. So then that was followed by a new start is coming. So that's going to be in the new moon section. Okay. Let me see. The new moon. Okay. So that's a 24. Page 24, which is a 6. Which is again past, right? Letting go of things from the past. Is this it though? That's not right. Oh, that's the waxing. Okay, that's 24. Why did I go to 26? Oh, well, that breaks down to an 8. So that's movement. That's coming too. Okay. So it says a new start is coming. New moon. Another yes. Oh my God. We got another yes. It says there's a yes coming your way. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. I'm glad I pronounced that correctly. It's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you're asking, oh my God, I got so excited. I could cry. Like all of a sudden, I think I'm feeling somebody's emotions because it's like, whoo, sorry. It's like suddenly I just could feel it. Like somebody who's going to listen to this is going to hear this, yes. And all of a sudden, they're going to want to cry. Wow. Yeah. This is empath. This is what it means to be an empath. Whew. Okay. That was intense. I got all hot. So anyways, let's try it again. It says it's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you're asking about is blessed. Whew. And you are on target to achieve your goals. The message from the universe is that you're starting all over again in some way. Be that on a new or better course or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. If you've been feeling stagnant, this card reminds you that life goes in cycles and you're moving into a new cycle now. This is the time to wipe the slate clean. If the situation you've asked about has been toxic, either that will clear up now or something totally new and fresh is on its way. So it says attune to the moon. I'll see it when I believe it. Well, you know, some of us think that way, but no, we're not going to think that way. We know it's coming, right? So we just claiming it. Forget that. I'll see it when I believe it. I hate that. It's coming. We got our yes. It says a new start is on its way. There we go. Hallelujah. Oh my. It says you will soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. Forget about the past, right? Okay, so it says the teaching. The new moon marks the start of the waxing cycle and the midpoint, which is exactly what we're in now. So this is happening now, people. This is now. Oh, just do the work, do the work. I'm telling you, it's happening now. The midpoint of the dark moon. It's a dark and veiled time when the moon is invisible and a time of rebirth. It's a time that, witches do their work, good witches, making wishes and laying down intentions for the new cycle. An intensely magical time when it's easier to pierce the veil to other worlds. So you may be having a lot of dreams now too, because I know I've been having some weird ones. And they're very real. You may be astraling too. So don't freak out about it. It's just that right now the veil is very thin, in terms of tapping into other dimensions. Because trust me, there's more to this than just this 3D existence. Okay, so now because we know we've gotten our yes, we have faith in your dreams. So that's the waxing crescent moon. So let's read that one. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. Okay, what page is that? Oh, see, 26. That's why I went to that first, because it was right after a new start is coming. Okay, so have faith in your dreams. It says, don't give up. The situation you're asking about is still taking shape. You're nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in the self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. However, the waxing crescent moon card is a reminder that you must still keep working towards whatever it is that you want. If you can't take practical steps, spend time meditating on the question you're asking about and allow your higher self to download information to you about your best next step. Overall, this card suggests there is every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you're asking about. So keep the faith. So then it says, attune to the moon. I am focused on what I want. Additional meanings for this card. Just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean they're not manifesting. So that's the other thing too. Stay hopeful. Just because something may not be showing up yet or you can't see it, it doesn't mean it's not working. So stay positive. It says, don't look back. Stay focused on moving forwards. Be patient as events unfold. Dig a little deeper to find your courage. Now the teaching. It says the waxing crescent moon is the second moon phase in the 8 main moon phases. But even if it's not the time of the waxing crescent moon when you pull this card, it still suggests you need to really pursue your dreams. It's the time to put your foot down hard as you chase your goals. So you're so close. Don't give up. Don't give up. And I keep here and I hear don't compromise. Surrender to the divine. Let's read that one. So that's our last one, right? And that's full moon. Okay. I think that's a special one. Is it? Let's see. Waxing moon, full moon cards. Should just have like full moon here. Isn't that special card? This one. Surrender to the divine. Moon phases. Oh, here it is over here. 32. Oh, so that's a 5. That breaks down to a 5. Because that's page 32, so that's a change. Okay, here we go. Surrender to the divine, full moon. It says the very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind. Agreed? But it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. So you're going to have to stay. Hold on. I got to fix this because you know what? This is one new wig. And it's too much here, man. Jesus. But it'll look good for Halloween, won't it? It will. Oh, God. Okay. There we go. That's better. Get me all hot. Okay. So it says, okay. But it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. Oh God, this is long. There may be some kind of change and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Tune into your emotions now and see what they're telling you. They're very likely close to the surface. Ugh. No matter when in the moon cycle you've pulled this card, matters will soon conclude and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor. Again, really good cards, as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. So it says, I'm getting the answers I need, right? Additional meanings for this card. A wish you've made may be about to come true. It's make or break time. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe deep and stay calm. So meditation. Meditation will be your friend, as well as breathing exercises, right? Okay. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energy. Yes, don't hold on to it. And you got to do it energetically too, you know? And it takes time. So don't feel bad if like, oh, well, tomorrow you wake up and you're like, you know, you still have resentment. Yeah, it takes a while. Forgiveness takes time. But you can ask, like Archangel Raphael is very good in terms of healing, you know, the heart chakra, green. And then also Uriel. Uriel is another angel you can call in for help if you're having a tough time with forgiveness, because Uriel is all about, too, helps with emotions and emotional release, right? And then it says, it's time to let go of the past and move on. So again, I mean, this is very clearly for the group who's doing the work and making those changes, surrendering, releasing, moving on. We're being helped, right? Notice I included myself in that. It says, the full moon marks the climax of the lunar cycle, making this card something of a power card. The full moon is often a time when answers are given to questions asked during the new moon. And pulling this card at any time in the lunar cycle suggests answers will be coming your way before too long. Okay, so this may happen probably within the time of the next full moon, right? Because we have the new moon now, and then we're going to have a full moon. I don't know what the next full moon is in. I'm just not good with that. But it's usually towards the end of the month, right? So I imagine, ooh, you know what I suspect? A lot of this stuff is going to start wrapping up within Libra season. That keeps coming to me. That's a message they've been giving me. So like right now, it's focusing on healing, releasing, forgiveness, and what's the word? It's like the truth, coming to the truth of a situation, right? Accepting things for how they are and releasing it, right? And then healing, a lot of healing energy right now. And then what will happen is as people, you know, let go of these situations, right? And forgive, I think when we move into Libra season, which is usually like about what, like between the 19th and the 21st, I think when Libra season starts. So in September, I think that's when you're going to find people are more open to compromising, to negotiation, anything that legal that you're going through. They're probably going to be more inclined to sign any paperwork or just to say, you know what, okay, let's just put this behind us and actually take the steps to move on, right? So I have a feeling that's not going to happen until Libra season. But right now, it's still that in between. It's like Spirit's still giving us an opportunity for those who are still struggling with letting go to just, because Spirit's wonderful, you know? I mean, they work with you in your own time. Don't feel bad if you're feel like, oh my God, I'm behind. There's no such thing. You know, everything happens the way it's supposed to, when it's supposed to happen, right? So don't rush anything. Take your time and then focus on your healing. And then also listen to your intuition, because you already know, right? Just listen, and then you'll hear it more clearly when you're quiet. So spend more time in reflection, okay? So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. 4 good cards. So yes, yes, yes. If there's anything that you had a question about, anything that you were challenged about, the answer is yes. Any moves you are thinking about making, the answer is yes. And yeah, there goes my crown chakra. Beautiful reading. All right, that's it. Bye.